Hello there, I'm Anne-Marie Powell and welcome to my garden. It's the time of year where we plant roses bare root. What that means is that they arrive through your letterbox practically without any soil or compost around this root system. Now you must open that bag straight away and plunge them, as I've been doing, in a bucket of water for at least an hour, a couple if you've time. That just allows the plant just to take up lots of water ready for you to plant it in the ground. If you can't plant it straight away, just heel it in somewhere in the garden or put it into a pot of compost until the time comes that you're ready to do it. And that time for me is right now. So all I do is I found a space in my border where I want to plant my rose, and this is a lovely single open rose called Simple Gold. It's red in bud, and then it just has these gorgeous open golden flowers that are perfect for attracting pollinators and all our winged friends into the garden. Now I dig a nice good deep hole, and I like to dig a hole for any plant really in a square. So there's good reason for that actually. And what that is if it's square, it means that the roots don't just kind of spiral around and around and around. They're forced into the corners and they have to break for it. They have to put on some root growth to support lots and lots of their foliage and flower that will bloom for you next spring and summer. Just going to get my hori out. And now I've dug my hole, so I need to make sure that it's the right depth to accommodate the root system of the rose. What you want to do is you want to plant it at exactly the same level as it was planted in its original soil. And you can see that marked on the rose. It's just where the graft was originally. No deeper, no higher. So I'm just going to check it out. And I think I'm lucky there. It's just about right. Good. Okay, so the next thing to do, put the rose to one side, is just to incorporate a little bit of compost into the bottom of the hole. And I like to use my hori just to kind of mix up the soil a little bit. So, and also to create some spaces for our roots to get down and enter into the ground. And they form the anchors for the plant. So we're about right there. The next thing to do is I always like to add some mycorrhizal fungi to the soil. And this is microscopic bacteria. And what it does is it just allows the plant to be able to take up nutrients and water that little bit better. Friendly little bacteria and fungi just to kind of give our roses a helping hand. I just put a little scoop in, and I want to make sure that that is in contact with the roots of the rose. So in it goes, just about right. Put another scoop over the roots. There we go. And then I backfill, and I use a mix of compost and the soil that it was originally in the ground. And on we go, just in layers, mixing with our hand as we go. And I like to finish off with a good layer of compost. That doesn't just feed the plant, but it also means that it's got a mulch on it, just to keep the worst of the weather off, the weeds out, and the moisture in. So let's give it a bit of a pull, make sure it's in the right position, and there we are. Simple as that. And I look forward to lots of lovely golden flowers next summer.